Hello and welcome to Yesudian Yoga Week 15. We start as usual with full yogic breathing. Inhale, we're going to hold, we're going to exhale. I'm going to do everything now on a count of 8. So take a normal inhale. Pranayama breathing exercises starts on the exhale. Full exhale. And then from empty, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Return to normal breathing. The next one is ha breathing, lying down. So we're going to lie down. The inhale, we stretch our arms overhead, legs long. We hold the breath for a moment, and then we rapidly bring our knees up, grab our shins, squeeze out all the air. And it's the squeezing out of the air through the open mouth that makes the h sound or ha sound. So don't vocalize ha, just let the air come out with your mouth open. Then lie down. Inhale, arms overhead. And very slowly extend again. And once you're full, you hold your breath open, full for a moment. And we do it again. Quite simple, but also very forceful. Next, pranayama number 1. I'm going to do this one standing. You may not be able to see the tops of my hands because of the camera arrangement, but that's okay, it's not that important. We're going to inhale, hold our breath again, palms together, and then exhale as the hands slowly come down. It's as simple as that. Feet shoulder width apart. Inhale. Exhale. Pardon the belly button. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Next one is a still counts as breathing exercise, yoga mudra. We do this kneeling, make fists, put it at the end of your thigh bones right next to your stomach. And take a deep inhale. As we exhale, we lean out over our thighs. Maybe the head comes down to the floor. In any case, we hold it on empty for as long as is comfortable. I'll just do it for about 5 to 10 seconds and then I'll come up. You come up sooner or later, it's up to you. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. And we repeat. Last time. Good. Next is Vakrasana. We did this at the beginning. Fairly simple twist. Extend the left leg. Right foot crosses if both sit bones can stay on the floor. Right hand is going to go behind the back, stay on fingertips. Left arm or left armpit sort of squeezes against the thigh. Turn as far as you can to the right. Inhale, sit tall. 3 full yoga breaths. Slight counter twist. We repeat on the other side. Right leg straight, left foot crosses. Push the left knee over as far as it goes, and left hand is behind you on its fingertips. Keep the core engaged while you breathe. Release, a little bit of a counter twist. And we just switch sides again. This for a total of 3 times each side. Do it at your own pace. Don't forget to breathe and don't forget your core. Sit nice and tall. Switching sides. The foot crosses the right leg. Release. Remember, both sit bones should stay on the ground. If one comes up too high, then you're going to get a compound twist in your back because you're getting a bend and a twist. You want to just have a twist here, not the bend as well. Sit nice and tall, push that right sit bone into the floor. If it can't stay on the floor, then don't twist quite as far. Make sure that the right sit bone stays on the floor. Counter twist. And last side, or last time on the right side. Well, I call this the right side because the right leg is long. Counter twist and release. Ardha salabhasana, half locust pose. We've done full locust before, we've done half locust. Half locust is a little bit easier. I'm going to lie on your stomach, make fists, put them underneath your hips. Trying to bring your shoulders close together, then rather than lifting both legs at the same time, we lift just one. Try to lift it as high as you can and as straight as you can. Point through your toes. And bring the first leg down, lift the second one up. Switch sides. Switch again. At least the fist on the side that's not raising up into the air should always stay in contact with your body. The other side might lift off, but don't turn so much that both hips come off the fists. And rest, relax. If your lower back is sore, slide into a child's pose. And remember, next time, perhaps lift not quite so high to engage the core at the same time as you lift. Next is Cobra, Bhujangasana. This one, you list doing 4 times. Normally everything is done 3 times, but this is 4 times. I recommend starting with the forehead on the floor, hands right underneath the shoulders, elbows pulling back. With the inhale, using your back muscles, lift your torso off the floor. Your head is still looking down. Engage the hands, just a little bit pushing into the floor, then lift your head. Third exhale, come down. Check in with your lower back. Rock your hips side to side. Take your chin under, put your forehead on the floor, elbows back, shoulders back, long neck. Inhale, lift yourself, then use your hands, then lift the head. Exhale back down. Small rest on the ground. Set yourself back up. Number 3, inhale, come up. Exhale down. The last one. We're tempted to go up higher than we can in Cobra and our hips come up off the floor. Try to avoid that. It's supposed to be a middle back stretch, or a big stretch for the front of the chest. Inhale, come up. The whole of the leg should stay on the floor from the hips all the way down. Exhale down. If you need to, slide to child's pose. Take a short rest there. I've already explained enough about inverted poses and those that I believe are useful and those that are not, and those that are contraindicated for somebody like me with high intraocular pressure. I really shouldn't do anything where my heart is much higher than my head. Next pose is Sirshasana, headstand, classical headstand. Make a triangle with your hands and your elbows, put your head in there, and come straight up to a headstand. If you've done that under the watch of a qualified teacher at some point, feel free to do that if you think that's right for you. I don't think you can actually learn that from videos. You really need to have somebody standing there watching how you're doing it. Nearly everybody that I see doing headstand ends up in a banana pose with their feet leaning one way and far too much pressure on the front of the neck. And the reason is because their armpits and their shoulders are not open enough that they can't bring their torso vertical. Far too much bad pressure on the neck, on the head, and it's just not really doing what you want it to be doing. We want to get the crown of the head, so the very top of the head on the floor, and all pressure we want to have going straight up. The easiest way to do that is to not bother kicking up the feet at all. That just puts too much weight on the head when we're not ready for it. So we're going to set up the elbows, catch the one elbow in the other hand, then you know that they're wide enough apart. So here now your elbows are shoulder width apart. Many people make their elbows far too wide apart and then their base is not stable. Bring the hands to the front, interlace your fingers. With the back of your head and your fingers, top of the head on the floor, and then just come up on your toes. This is enough of a headstand for me, and it probably is enough of a headstand for most people. Stay up for as long as you like. Number 2, grab your left elbow, or my right hand is out in front, so I grab my left elbow to make sure that my shoulders are the right width apart. Turn my hands to the front, make a basket for my head, and I want to keep my neck long, so I'm pushing my elbows into the floor, getting a long neck. Shoulders are as far away from my ears as they can be. Then I come up to my toes, press my elbows, my hands gently into the floor, separate my shoulders, long neck, safe pose. And come down, rest a moment. Now you know what time of day I recorded this. Number 3, set yourself up again and come up into a safe headstand. And come down, rest for a moment. So how do you know when your shoulders are ready to come into full headstand, to actually come vertically like a candlestick? When the strength is there as well. Well, you know when you are in that pose that we just did, when you're on your toe tips, and then you can drag your hips further over your shoulders, your toes drag along your mat until there's suddenly no weight on your toes anymore, and you can just lift your legs. If you are kicking your feet up to get to headstand, you are not ready, you are not open enough to go into headstand. That's not only my opinion, that's the opinion of my yoga teacher, trainer, instructor. And so many people they kick their legs up and then they're unbalanced when they get to the top. They forget about the neck, they forget about the shoulders, they forget about the posture. They think that getting up into headstand is the goal. It's not. It's opening yourself up, getting the strength, getting the balance to actually just basically lift up into headstand. There should be no jumping, no kicking involved. All right. And the last two poses, as usual, are meditation for 10 minutes, and Savasana or corpse pose for the last 10 minutes. Try to work your way to 10 minutes if you can. Whatever you can do is fine. But we are working on extending the period of time that we're in meditation and corpse pose. Two very difficult poses, but I'm sure you can do it. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me again. See you next week.